Hey guys, welcome back to another video with the Common Investor. This is Nick, and today we're going to be going through a step-by-step guide on how to start investing. You've probably clicked on this video because you're ready to get your investing career started and you're ready to start investing. So now that that's out of the way, the first step to starting to invest is to choose the amount of money that you'd like to invest. Whether that be maybe $100 or $500, maybe $1,000, or maybe even $10,000. The main point to step number one is you really need to get an amount, so you're not just pouring money into the stock market. You need a limit. So once you put $1,000, that's what you're going to start to work with. The major point with this choosing your limit and choosing how much money that you want to start with investing is don't choose an amount of money that you're going to need to withdraw from in the short term. So say you choose $1,000, you want to make sure that you won't need that $1,000 for maybe the next 5 years, and you're ready to just put that into the stock market and let that start growing. Okay, so now that you've chosen the amount of money that you'd like to invest, step two is going to be to choose a stock brokerage that you'd like to invest with. You can't invest by yourself. You need to do that through a brokerage, so make sure you choose a brokerage that fits your investing needs. Just keep in mind that some brokerages charge commissions for every trade that you make, some don't. For example, Robinhood is a commission-free brokerage compared to something like TD Ameritrade, which has commission fees associated with every transaction that you make. So I'd recommend, if you're doing smaller investing amounts, so say you started with $100 or $500 or something like that, choose and look for a commission-free brokerage, because using smaller amounts of money, those commissions are going to take a lot of money out of what you're investing with. Now that you've chosen your brokerage and chosen the amount of money that you want to start investing with, you need to start choosing stocks that you see potential in. So that's going to be step number three, is to start researching stocks that you think have potential to make you a profit. The really big thing with this is do your own research. It's okay to take recommendations from other people that you see, whether it be on YouTube or other internet sources. It's okay to take recommendations from people, but don't put your money into something just because you saw it on a recommendation. Make your own investing decisions and do your own research. It's going to take a lot of time to start getting up to speed with all the stuff you need to look for. So make sure you're doing a lot of research of what numbers you need to look for, what metrics you need to look for when investing. So this step three is kind of like the biggest step, is choosing the stocks that you see potential in. Also, when you're doing your own research, you might want to start out investing with brands that you're more familiar with. So think of brands that you use in your everyday life, maybe such as Coca-Cola, Apple, or Google, Amazon, Netflix. Some things that you might be more of household or common names. You're probably more familiar with their business models, so just as a recommendation, you might want to start investing with something that you're more familiar with and you kind of know their business model. It might be easier to start that way and then start researching some more companies that you might not be as familiar with. So now that you've done your research on all the different stocks that you see potential in, for step four, I'd recommend to pick maybe 1 to 2 stocks that you actually feel confident putting your money into. And the reason I say this is because you want to start small and then build your way up, instead of just investing into a diverse amount of stocks that you kind of have to track and keep track of. That might be a little intimidating to a new investor. So I'd recommend just to pick 1 to 2 stocks, and then you can work from there. And then in the future, you'll be able to add more stocks to your portfolio and make it more diverse. But I'd say, and I'd recommend, just to start at 1 to 2 stocks, and then we can work our way from there. Now that you've picked the stocks that you want to invest in, step 5 is going to be setting the price that you want to buy your stock for. Now this is a crucial step because you want to make sure you're getting a good deal on the stock. You don't want to buy a stock that's been uptrending and is at an all-time high and buying it at its all-time high. You want to make sure you're getting a good deal, but that you're also going to be able to sell it for a higher price. So you got to make sure that has potential. So that ties into step 6, which is setting a sell limit. So you need to set a price at what you're going to sell the stock for. So whether that's going to be a 5% profit or a 10% profit or whatever type of profit that you think you can get from it, you need to set a limit, and at that limit you would sell your stock at that price. Most brokerages offer a function in there so you can set it to sell the stock automatically when it gets to that certain price. So you're going to want to look into that so you make sure that you're making a profit on your stock. You also want to set a low end. So if you're losing a lot of money on your stock, you want to be able to make sure that you can get out of it at an appropriate time and you don't lose too much money on that stock. Now, hopefully you're investing in stocks that aren't going down and you can sell them at a profit. But if it is a stock that unfortunately seems to be downtrending, I mean, do your research to make sure that you're absolutely confident that it won't go back up. But make sure that you have a lower limit so if something's going to keep downtrending, you're not losing all your money on it. All right, and now step 7 is just to let your money grow and set goals and start growing your account. So for this step, you just want to start setting goals of how much of an increase you'd like to see on a monthly, weekly, or maybe yearly basis, and keep going through selling and buying stocks and keep growing your portfolio and growing your account. Another little side thing to step 7 is going to be to slowly kind of start adding money to your account as you see possible. So those were the 7 steps, step by step, on how to start investing for beginners. So I hope everybody liked the video today. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you in the next video.